Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Supernova and our playthrough as the Terran Alliance Old Man Edition. We are wrapping up the war with the Cosmic Contaminants. Only a few worlds left to fall. We have started up a new war with the Zendar Brood. And let's wrap that up and see where we go from there. We do still have the Orb of Draginol for whatever it's worth. Still don't know what this thing is meant to do for us. And we actually don't have a leader after they retook the ruined ring world. So that's something that we will get on top of. Let's have a look. Do we got a good leader? You're actually really good. Really good. I'm kind of tempted to make you commander of the Apex here, as you've got really good stats for it. In any case, I think we will recruit you. You do make a great governor, so I guess I will put you on... I'm assuming it's this ruined ring world down here. Rebuild the shipyard. There is the Orb of Draginol. Still absolutely no indication that it's actually doing anything for us. We just have to assume that it is. I mean, whatever. Alrighty. Eclipse warheads in 2 months. Most of our ships have already got their orders. We are starting to siege Al-Ruba up here. Let's see where this one goes. One thing to be somewhat aware of is that the Taurians here, their bubble is expanding. And if we have a look at Tauria, they have an influence growth per month of 51.7. That is higher than what we've got on Earth at 40.1. And I don't believe we're going to have anything else that is capable of combating their growth. So, the Taurians, we will need to... I'm sorry, we're just going to have to take them over. What can you do? 2 alien powers want humanity to sit at the head of their negotiating table. Our reputation for pragmatism could end a war or start a bidding frenzy. Lead the meditation. Gain Ambassador Chen Wei, diplomat, +3 opinion with the requesting faction, +3 opinion with other friendly majors, +2 pacifism, strengthens the diplomatic counter. What is this event? The meditators called demand concessions, 25 Durantium, 10 Prometheon, 2 opinion with the involved factions, +2 individualism, increments the diplomacy counter. What? Decline, focus on research, 50% research for 12 turns, +1 pacifism, while modestly advancing the diplomacy counter, +50% research to all worlds for 12. How could you say no to 50% research? I like this demand concessions thing. And maybe if it was sending up nihilism. Alright, but we're going to decline 50% research to all of our worlds. I mean, we're at 523 research. 579? That's it? I feel like that math didn't math, but whatever. We do have quite a lot of legacies here. What I would like to build is another Odyssey. They do take take some time. 16 turns is a long time. 5 antimatter though. Let's queue it up. Do need a lot of antimatter. There's our 5 antimatter. We've got to be careful not to go completely busto. Sells for 2? Damn. That's not okay. Can someone get out the Odyssey faster? I don't know. I don't imagine who it could be. No, it's currently the best we have. So it is. Let's stop them from retaking their planet. Light casualties. That's okay. Okay, the lights out. There's an extension matrix. I think we'll just give them Illyrium cells. The Majestic, we'll give the extension matrix. Sure. Let's just take them out. I don't like seeing such big fleets flying around. And then we can just use, I don't know, one of you. Skip in there. Back up to max. Blow up that colony ship. War crimes. We stole it. And we will just decommission it. Thank you. Excellent. Eclipse warheads. On behalf of the Taurian regime, we entreat you to lend us your strength against the formidable Terran resistance. Get out of here with your weird jiggly eyes. We've done enough for you, Taurians. I don't really want any of this stuff. Laser weapons. Seems pretty good. Leads on to weapons master. Fortified superstructures. 9 month World shaping. Let's go with phaser weapons. 6 turns, just all the weapons. Keep our options open. Now, this fleet is able to siege. It's on its way up to the spider territory. And I don't see a lot here that's going to be a big problem for us. We've got a backup fleet. Just chilling. We're all good. I think we are all good. How do we want to go about this? I think we will grab this fleet with Hive Base 1. We'll send them to take... Who has the better moves? 15. They're both the same. Let's take you guys. You're a bit further along. Send them down. You guys head over here. High pollution on Iridia led to mutations of both our livestock and wild animals. Perfect. Have the governor turtle brought to my private zoo. Your flagship discovers an abandoned research outpost. Plus 25 research. Mapping artifact. We'll take the distant visions. We might as well siege this. That'll take 5 months. Get rid of that life relic. Alright, let's do surface invasions. 3 months for that ruined ring world. You guys will get there next turn. Excellent. Everything's going really, really well. I kind of want to just take over the Taurian worlds. They've approached us with a lucrative trade agreement. Plus 5 wealth, minus 2 approval. Nope, no thanks. Nopes. No, thank you. Taurians, you really like us. Let's see why. Clear and present danger. We refuse their offer. Agreed to go to war. Gave us a gift. Admire your power. Shared borders. Trading with each other. A skill in diplomacy. Huh. I kind of want you guys to do something stupid. Let's go to our leaders. Have a look at our diplomats. A skill in diplomacy. Is that good? Alright, whatever. Let's just leave them alone. The Taurians have had a rough go of it. Alrighty, let us begin the siege of the ruined ring world of the Xandar Brood. 2 months. That's all nice and cleaned up. Sieging there. Sieging there. That'll be under siege in just a moment. There is quite a lot of antimatter. What happened to black holes? Are there any black holes on the map? I'll have to keep an eye out, but there's a lot of antimatter, but no black holes. And you used to find antimatter exclusively around black holes. Wonder where they went. If you need to unlock black holes like detection or something, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. Navigator, innovation, Gigamass, stellar architecture, open the gateways. There are no black holes. How would you get like stellar nexuses? Oh, there must be. There must be black holes. We just haven't noticed them. Well, what are we doing with these 6 ships? I guess we can just send them up here. There's Alruba. It is ours now. It'll take 1 month to conquer that, but honestly... Ooh, they are also under siege here. And I wonder, since I'm seeing the Archeans, if the Archeans are getting themselves a piece of Xandar action. They are grabbing Silk Spire, however, and that I don't like. I would have liked control of this region right here. Let's send a ship up. Let's get eyes on whatever's going on up there. Alrighty, there's +1 Durantium event. The Obsidian Monolith. We will take that. That's +2 armor to all ships. We already have the Obsidian Monolith giving us +2 armor to all of our ships. But of course, another +2 armor. We'd never say no to that. You guys, I think you just chill here for the mo. You guys head up this way. Begin the siege. 3 months for the siege of Alterif. Excellent. More planets fall to the Terrans. Beautiful. It is a thing of a beauty. I'm blue. Everybody's really unhappy here. So let's build some entertainment districts. Make everybody super duper happy. Love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. I don't actually care what happens on that world. Now this is a siege capable fleet. It also has Hive Base 1 and a Dreadnought. Now, it's not the best fleet in the world. Once this world falls, I believe that'll be the end of the Cosmic Contaminant. So, No, they grabbed these planets. God damn it. Alright. We'll swing them over this way, and then while we're here, we'll probably just end up declaring war on the Taurians, take over that space, and just keep pushing out. I mean, I see absolutely no reason not to. Go over here, we'll grab some stuff, and then of course we have this fleet here, the most disgusting fleet, our strongest fleet. We'll probably send them to solo the Archaeans, and it's just over. It's just over. Alright, so what do we got going on up here? Now, if we really wanted to, we could declare war on the Archaeans. Now, we are taking light casualties. This is not a full fleet. What are their numbers? Up to 32 out of 40. This is a full cruiser fleet. They have railguns, Avengers, neutrino emitters. Not bad. No armor. Standard evasion. 26 shielding. Chaff reflectors and nanite repair clouds. Pretty decent teched up. How badly do we want these worlds? Now, we could just go and grab Earth. We might as well just do that. And there is phaser weapons, getting us phaser weapons, quantum disruptors, stationary doom rays for our space stations. Weapon master here for an extra 5% to everything weapon related, so we'll grab that. That'll stack nicely with our Dreadlord weapon tech. I guess we'll just take Alruba as well with this backup fleet. Grab this mining starbase as we pass. I hope we have enough ships. Eject all ships. Eject all ships. Send all of you boys, because we are going to need a lot of frigates to make a full complement of our next fleet. Shippers encountered a towering crystalline structure. We can study the spire, more research. Echoing spire, 100 research instantly. We study the spire. Let's go ahead and pop some of these as well. Obsidian monolith. There it is. +2 armor to all ships. Boop. That just happens. Alrighty. Kalanor is ours. We will send you guys up to the action. I will dispatch this fleet. Let's talk with the Terrans. Yeah, we are way stronger than them. Alright. Fine. Let's just go ahead and send you guys over here. When you're in position, we'll declare war on the Terrans. We should probably update these with new weapons. Governor Turtle, bring to my zoo. 10% approval. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You guys are coming home. All of you guys are coming home. Alright, what do you want? Do you want Dreadlord weapons? No. Just grabbing some resources as we pass by. As you do. Back on Earth. There's a little bit of pollution. Nothing to be absolutely concerned and crazy about. We still don't really have a huge amount to do here. Let's just queue up a bunch of aid researchers. Legacies everywhere. Maybe we should update those designs after all. Design a new ship class. Ship designs. The legacy. Yes. Start a new design. Boot the weapons. Fleet shield. Frigates. Guardian grids. And... let's see. What do we have? Eclipse warheads for an attack of 17. Singularity cannons, 15. Phaser weapons, 13. Let's get phasers. The singularity cannons. Some eclipse warhead action. Singularity cannons have an accuracy of 75%. That's okay, I guess. We'll put one of those on. They're heavy. But maybe if we throw on a targeting computer, just for that little boost to accuracy. 2 targeting computers. Save that. Save it. Overwrite. All good. Oopsies. We gotta get rid of that antimatter. Excellent. The enemy is making a final desperate plea. Allow them to surrender. Decline the surrender. They've been trying to surrender for I don't know how long. It's not happening. We're going to war shortly with you guys. I'm just going to say no. Just grabbing up all the resources from the Zendar as we make our way up to former Terran territory. I don't like this green. Just, it bothers me. I think it's time to go to war with Toria. We're at their borders. Let's just do it. Torians, speak to... time for you to die. Yeah, you heard me. War of Annihilation. Declare war. Then it is war. Goodbye. Goodbye. Plot a course. Go get him. Automate. Alright, looks like Earth has fallen. Everything here is becoming Archean. And I don't like that. That's a massive power swing that I'm not terribly happy about. If I was to declare war on the Archeans right now, all of these ships would get bumped out of their territory back here, and we can take over the Spooder territory, and that'll give us a nice defensive place to fight from. So let's go ahead and do that. I think, let's just declare war on everybody. You know what? Let's just do a Everwar. Which one is it? The Everwar or Against the Tide? We'll do Against the Tide. Begin the challenge. There's been a time in the advancement of every species when the universe turns against them. The galaxy is littered with the remains of empires that have failed the test. This time has come for us. War is inevitable. We must survive. All civilizations declare war on us for 88 months. And now we can liberate the Spooters. How long is this going to be? How long on the siege? 30 turns. Okay. The nice part about the Everwar is that it does not actually kick all of your ships out of the various territories, apparently. We'll just fly you guys up here, scrap with these boys. We take a light casualty. Obviously, we don't want to take too many casualties, but this is just the start. We will retake Earth from the Archeans. Our 11 ships have hit. They'll just wait here until our next flagship pops. Got 10 ships over here. That'll be an easy fight. We may be finished, DL Bradley, but you're a fool if you think we'll hand our people over to your custody. All of our remaining assets will be turned over to our friends, the Drath Freehold. As you wish. The Xandar Brute have been destroyed. There is Weapons Master for even more bonuses. And I guess we're just going to keep going. There's more Weapon Masters. Okay, we've hit the end of the Terran weapon tech tree. Apparently, we could just keep researching this and keep scaling our weapon percentage bonuses, but let's make our way gently towards Gigamass stuff. We're going to need Xeno resource mining. Fine. 3 turns on that, just because. We will want some more troop transports as well. And now that we are at war with just about everybody, lol, Torio, let's just bring the hammer. Bring the hammer down. Here in Andromeda 1, we've discovered an ancient recording device. Technology is delicate. 500 influence. Finish the current construction project. Weaponize it into the ship. We gain a gunboat. Give me the 500 influence. Ancient artifact imbued with immense power. +1 manufacturing to all of our worlds. Give it to me. I think we will send these ships up to resupply and support. Let's take out these cruisers. Now, this is the carrier ship backed up by a bunch of the legacies, the Retribution, and I believe this also counts as a troop transport, our carrier. So yes, this fleet here I think is unstoppable. I don't think the AI has anything that can stand against this. Quick battle. I believe the Odyssey is also a flagship. It is, and its interceptors use beam attacks. So if I give them Elarium cells, does it also buff the interceptors? Interceptor fighters total is 43.2. If I use Elarium cells, it goes up to 43.2. Isn't that what it was before? Yeah, okay. I don't think that benefits your interceptors. Total loss. The Odyssey's fighters versus the cruiser on its own. I misclicked, by the way. Fleet manager, I need you to go back into... All of you guys get back in there, please. Thank you. Be one happy fleet. There we go. No casualties. Quick battle. Get out of here. Now let's siege this planet down. We'll be here for 4 months. Let's group all of these ships up. I mean, the Archean does have quite a vast empire, and there's always Vega Spare out there somewhere to worry about. But I don't think even Vega Spare will go up against this fleet. Maybe some of our others, light casualties, they're going to chip away at this fleet until we're done. Until we're dead here. But that's okay. This fleet is completely expendable. And it's costing them a lot of ships. So, fine with me. Lost atmospheric filter. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. You guys link up over here. Might as well give the Odyssey more HP. I think you guys were going up this way. It is at this point that we will probably lose a lot of our mining, a lot of our flagships that have been out there surveying, but that's okay. That is totally fine with me. We should probably make this into one big fleet. What space do we have here? Just space for one cruiser. Top it off. You guys are surplus. You guys are a hammer. Go hammer stuff. Your flagship has come across ancient plans. Implemented. -5 crime. Thank you. We lay siege finally in 3 months to the last of the cosmic contaminant worlds. And then it is on to Toria. Now we do have the sickle battleship in this fleet. We would like to top off these guys before we lose the transport, ideally. Alright, there is the end of the cosmic contaminants. They're giving their stuff over to the Terran Resistance. And Xeno resource mining has finished. Choose a new tech. Fortified superstructures does lead on to dreadnoughts, but again, do we want dreadnoughts? It's here for 5 turns, we'll pick it up, plus the extra 50% HP is very nice. I don't know if they're going to be able to last, but I do want to marry these two fleets. Let's go scout a little bit. There's incoming. Can't quite reach them. They'll have to hold a little bit longer. Alright. I mean, we were sieging this world. Honestly, the Terrans can have it. Let's just go after Toria, because if we take Toria, all of these worlds will flip to us eventually. That makes sense to me. Quite a few ships making their way. Let's just clean them up. Using that hyperlane. Alright, there's another Odyssey, which means this fleet is ready to set sail. I don't know how many of these we can actually fit in here, but okay, it's a lot. Each one of these guys is 2. So another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Perfect. Bam. That's a full fleet of 62. We would probably want some invaders in there as well. Let's queue up some transports. Armor transports. Let's get 2 transports on the go. We'll make space for those. I believe transports take 4 logistics, so we'll have to lose 4 of these ships. But that is still kind of really good. We're going to have a shield strength of 120 on all of our ships, including all of the fighters. Plus, we've got some pretty decent weaponry here. Not the latest and greatest. There's a Terran fleet of 10 ships. Let's see if they can handle a few of these bad boys. And these bad boys. What you got? Light casualties? Smoke them. There is a derelict satellite here. Unlocks instant knowledge and give an immediate research boost. Okay. Just wait with those fleets. You guys chill. Moving on. Moderate casualties here. It's starting to fall. They may bring it down with this fleet, which would actually suck. But there we go. We got the siege off in time. That's our troop transport. Now we can marry these fleets. There's 16 ships here. All I really care about is that guy. Let's go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, actually. Did we get it? Okay, we got it. We got it. That's the important thing. We protect the invader. Everything else could just sort of do one. Just keep pumping out legacies. All right, 1 troop transport is in. We wait for the last, and then that fleet is good to go. Where is the fleet that was heading down to Terran space? Here it is. Okay, you guys go after refuge. You guys are just sort of guarding. It's a class 2, class 2, class 4. We don't have to worry about this. This entire bubble is now ours. And we can send this fleet, oh, I don't know, up this way. Total loss, but we got the troop transport out in time. There it is. Everything is blue. Beautiful. Get out my face. Light casualties, huh? Okay. We do have a resupply coming. You guys, however, go grab that. We got more inbound. Hello. None of these are able to siege though, so that's good. Let's wait here. All right. This fleet is full and ready to go. It is a monster. I don't think we're going to need more firepower over in this way. Toria has a fleet coming. I guess this fleet is going to take this hyperlane and go after the Drath. Hey, Toria does not like that we are right next to their planet. Do I care? Absolutely not. Alright, fortified superstructure. All of our ships have an extra 50% HP. That's actually quite a lot. Where were we going with this? We were going after Gigamass. That's Xeno Resource Extraction next. Where is that? Xeno Resource Extraction. Make that happen. Just keep going. Hey, we got some more Terran resistance ships here. 2 sets, in fact. But we are even stronger than we were before. I believe it's the orbs that are dying here. I could be wrong. Doesn't matter. Moderate casualties. Pretty impressive if you ask me. Maybe we should send some aid down that way. But no. It's a drifting cargo container. 5% gross income. Beautiful stuff. We do have a individualist trait that we can get. I don't believe we want anything else out of this. We just back it up and maybe pick up some annihilism. I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way down towards Terra Stars this playthrough. Is going to be over way before then. Light casualties, however. Pretty impressive. It's impressive stuff. Could be that it's just going to be like some of our interceptors. That's okay though. Even if we lose an orb. Another fleet here. Yeah, we didn't lose any ships. No casualties. We lost like a fighter. Took a bit of a scuffing on that. It's fine. We just clean up some of those and then put Toria to the sword. 3 months till we have the capital. That ruined ring world is done. Let's go ahead and top them off with just a couple ships. There we go. Clean up all of these stray fighters. Keep you guys. We can probably skip these 2 planets and these. We've got a ship heading here. You guys go for the capital. Okay, you guys are coming to the end of the hyperlane. 2 months. Outside of our fleet range. Oh, we need to grab something before we can actually keep the push going. Okay. You guys just kind of follow. Hypollution on Iridia. Have the Governor Turtle brought. That's the 3rd Governor Turtle we've seen. 7 ships. Check everything. Add in. Let's just kill them. Okay. They are sieging this ruined ring world here, but that's not gonna happen, my dude. That's not gonna happen. Sorry, I'm not in the mood to play whack-a-mole this playthrough. It's just not gonna happen. Prototype warhead charge, we will take that. And no casualties out of this enormous fleet, as you'd expect. Why? Oh yes, we needed to take this over for the ship range. Thank you. Try as they might, they just cannot crack this fleet. There is absolutely nothing that they can do to crack that fleet. And there is Xeno Resource Extraction. Gigamass Theory is finally here. You guys are sailing for Archaea. Earth continues to be very well defended. Betatron Collider, we don't need, just give me the money. Alright, our fleet has arrived at Refuge. We'll invade it. 3 months until we have that capital. We are in Ares Station. Where do we want to grab first? That's a class 1-4, class 1-4, a ruined ring world, and well, I guess we'll take our Ares 2. Now, one thing that we must be somewhat aware of is that these frigates have 19 HP, so having things volley fire us like that is actually really bad. Actually really bad. Because it will bleed off our ships, which brings down our total shields, which is basically our entire strategy. They're trying to retake this ruined ring world here. That's where the Orb of Draginol is. Funny enough, I don't have any fleets ready to respond to that. Let's call in a cruiser. 129 HP cruiser. Can't quite take out this entire fleet. And I think there's actually 2 fleets here. No, there's just the one. But I really do want to just... I don't want to lose that world, man. Why you gotta be like this? How long is that? 3 months? Can I get a fleet over there in 3 months? There's a fleet over at Toria. I think that's the nearest one. Cancel that. Yes, just kill this fleet that is volley firing you guys. Automate Earth. Okay, Toria has fallen. Then we grab that, and Toria is out of the game. Now we should have the ship range to grab this fleet and send them after Dratha. They'll be out of the game. Let's just produce a couple carriers. Regular ass carriers out of Earth. Another Governor Turtle event. Number I don't know what. Planetary Broadcaster will set off cache. We're just clicking through. What do we do about this? What can we do about that? I don't think there's anything we can do about that. It's just going to fall, and that's okay. Is that Vigor Spire? The problem here is that that's a siege fleet, kind of, that we don't have anybody nearby to deal with. I've got 3 orbs. Oh, we got incoming hot by Iridia. That's quite a lot of ships. I don't think Iridia has built up enough of a force yet around its Dyson spheres. This game. Let's see what our 6 ships can do. No casualty fight. Let's just punch. Oh, light casualties? Don't like that. Moderate casualties? No casualties. I feel like that's not true at all. Any siege capabilities here? Yes. Yes. Okay, so we'll let them come to us and we'll decide which we take out. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to let that happen. Bring them back down this way. I suspect that's where they will go. We'll try to keep an eye on them and what they do. Bring up these orbs. Meanwhile, we are just continuing to dive into the heartlands of all of our enemies. And I believe this one will be over fairly soon. Fairly soon. Even together, they're not enough to stop us. We may be finished, says the Taurian regimes. They're giving all of their worlds over to the Drath Freehold. That's fine. Taurian regimes have been destroyed. Bye-bye, Taurians. And there goes Toria. What happened to my ships that were sieging it? I guess they just pieced out. But alright. We'll just pluck this while we're here. Meanwhile, this fleet is making its way to Dratha. We will shortly have them under a lot of pressure. We're sieging Refuge. We are sieging, or we'll be shortly sieging Archaea. And then there's these guys tucked away in the corner here, the Navigators. Just kind of vibing. We'll come after them soon enough. And I believe that that's everybody left in the game. So unless they can pull out a miracle, I mean, it's going to be a little bit annoying if they siege this and then start stripping other worlds. It might be a little bit of a whack-a-mole, but it shouldn't be too much. At the end of the day, this one's a wrap, and we are going to win a victory, a military victory, and I hope you'll be here to see us do it in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we will see you in the next one. Also mention what species you'd like to see us play through with next, which canon species that is, you'd like to see us play through with next, and what sort of victory we should go for. Also, what difficulty. I feel like this was a little bit too easy. Maybe we need to go back up to incredible difficulty, or maybe even give Godlike another run. But again, thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye.